Hello guys, welcome back. Mazda MX5s for Friday nights. We are at Bathurst. Some people love it, some people hate it. I think it's like a brilliant track. Love the track. Um, right, let's get into it. This is a little test session I did. Hopefully covers a rough guide what you got to do around here. Not the quickest, but it gives you rough pointers. And yeah, let's get on with it. These are so much nicer with this gearbox now. Hang out wide. Slow her down. Go down to second. It's a bit of a late apex because we've got that nice long run for the straight here. I think I'll take a little bit of curb, a smidge. I think I do just kiss a smidge of the curb. Try and straighten up early on the throttle. Quite nice and early. Get this run. Bit of drafting going on. Could make things interesting. Up through the gearbox as you need to. I think we slow down for third gear, but I think I go into it because it's quite a long sweeping right. I don't like downshifting too much because it can unsettle the car, so I go downshift once and I do a later shift. It's because the RPM bogs to get me up the hill a little bit. I might try and leave it in third, or might go down to second sooner, but carrying third. Up here now, I like to drift wider, so I'm still in third, still got a good lot of fuel, throttle on. I aim wide. Really I should have been slightly more wider here. Covering the brakes, downshift to second. You want that little bit more lake to arc, but you want this mirror scraping this wall on the throttle really early. I can't even see the exit of the bend, but it's got the grip, the car's digged into the floor. You want to get out of that bend now, so throttle on really early. So we're getting up the hill here now. Using the track, we need to. It's a really cool track. It's downhill's pretty awesome. So I'm avoiding that quite high curb there. Up to fourth. I think I'll leave it fourth. It's quite important here because keeping it flat out here. Just position the car right for the. Just stay committed. Just run a little bit of curb because it does send you over to the right a little bit. The car kind of wants a four-wheel sort of slot glide. You just that outside curb helps you keep you going. This is quite difficult. Just as the hill just finishes, I like to. You'll see my brake. Just as the hill just peaks, I come off. I've sort of a bit of both. Just keeping the car momentum underneath me, feeling the car downshift. I think we'll go down to second in the end. Run the curb a little bit. It's a little bit rough here, but it's really good. Into second, the car naturally wants to slide round to the right. Ideally, I wanted to be a little bit further over. I carried a little bit of too much speed there, but I managed to get the car a bit through here. Just trying to straighten the run a little bit, keep momentum, keep speed. But no, it's a good section. It's quite interesting, hugging the right, but trying to keep the car straight. Down in the box once. I do come on the throttle slightly earlier. The car's going nice. I just pick up the throttle slightly early and I just get a little bit of push, and you can see I just correct, think I'm going to hit the wall, and I just hesitate on the steering there. But so again, flying through the gearbox. So there's times if you had a little bit here around here. So it's just a rough guide to hopefully help anyone out. Long here, drafting each other like mad. And see how balls you are on the brakes down here really. No real reference, obviously for the markers, but let's come back a bit. 100 metres, I'm on it before the 100. It's a little bit square when you see me correcting the brake. I'm for full brakes here. These are, you can really have it on the brakes of these. A little bit of this, probably as much as I dare. If you go a bit more, it really does want to push you right, but just enough to keep momentum, keep your car revving to go around this right-hander. So again, where we go brake now? I think it's just been around this pole mark, yeah. Down one, quite a high curb again. I think I do take a little much of it, but she's quite a jump. Okay, maybe not this lap, but yeah, it's got it where they want to be. Avoid that inside curb, carry speed. But I'll run the lap again at full speed. There you go, there's my lap. So it's 2 minute 32. I think it's a morning session and test session. I haven't touched anything. It's baseline setup. It's what we use for the league. If there's any interest, I'll attach the Discord for Send It Esports in the description. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. You haven't got to be good. I'm not good. There's mixture of talent. It's just bloody good fun. Good fun actually. So cool. Guys, I'll see you guys Friday for the race, and nice one.